Welcome to the channel. This video will be a brief review of the fourth installment of John Wick. As the pinnacle of action craftsmanship and epic confrontation, John Wick 4 is an action movie like no other. The world, and Hollywood in particular, hasn't seen this level of fast-paced action in a long time. Chad Stahelski obviously wanted to surprise the audience, which had been satiated with the franchise for the previous 3 episodes. There is little dialogue in the frame. Every word and look is worth its weight in gold, because something dizzying awaits the viewer at the end of the conversation. A horseback chase in the desert, a shootout at the Arc de Triomphe, a hand-to-hand fight in a dance club, or an epic duel at sunrise in a spaghetti western classic. You won't want to look away or watch the clock. Though John Wick 4 has an impressive running time of 2 hours and 50 minutes, people don't die for long periods of time in the frame. You'd think you'd be used to that. But it's not so much about the invincibility of Wick himself as it is about the fury of his enemies. In his vengeful journey, the character encounters assassins of all stripes, street thugs, special forces in multi-layered Kevlar, bored mercenaries armed to the teeth in stylish body armor jackets. The lengthy fights, masterfully shot in a single shot, are what the viewer basically buys a ticket to see John Wick for. No other Fast and the Furious, or The Matrix, can boast of such ingenuity, density and richness of action choreography. Chad Stahelski literally took the action component of the picture to an unreachable level. But this is not the only thing that makes the fourth film valuable. Behind all the battles there is a motive. The action is just the tip of the iceberg with the well-weaved storylines at its base. John Wick 4 surprisingly maintains a brisk pace for almost the entire running time, packed with old and new characters, balancing between meek dialogues and over-the-top fights. The film manages not to get ahead of the game or descend into nerdy showdowns, particularly among former friends. However, in some episodes, Baba Yaga's new adventures are an existential thriller where the killing of thugs goes hand in hand with the main character's reflection on the future for once. Keanu Reeves' character manages to think about what happens to him after everything is over. Some may not be thrilled that Stahelski turns Wick into a living human being, but that was greatly lacking in the previous installments, which were also limited to local revenge stories. In John Wick 4, the stakes are extremely high, with more than just the death of a high-class hitman who disobeyed his customers at stake. The idea of John Wick must be destroyed, Marquis specifies during one of his minions' briefings. The wicked irony is that the idea of a rebel hitman is presented to the world by a man who can not only be wounded and traumatized, but also killed. The new John Wick is a story not just about revenge, but about revolution, about confronting a conservative system that has been led by a dictator without 5 minutes. In the end, after the darkest night comes the dawn, and the finale of John Wick 4 is confirmation that the metaphor still works. Thank you for your attention. Subscribe to the channel and give me your likes. It will be my pleasure.